What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 2 of Wrestling with Games. It is not episode 3.
Episode 3.
That was episode 0. This is episode 2. V for victory.
No, it's Vader time.
Vader time, you know. Or live long and prosper. Much respect. Rest in
Much
peace.
respect.
So we got a lot to discuss this week. It is the Wednesday before WrestleMania 31, or WrestleMania 2015 if you're Vince McMahon, because he doesn't like the numbers anymore. We got a ton of gaming news, and we're going to run down our top 5 favorite WrestleMania matches of all time, and our top 5. We got 2 countdowns this week, because WrestleMania 31... 3 minus 1. 2
Or Vince McMahon's eyes, it's just another WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania play button.
Play button, yes. Next year will be rewind. Then it'll be fast forward. Then it'll be pause.
WrestleMania pause.
Channel up, channel down.
Volume up, volume down. We're going to run down our top 5 games that you should look out for. Our top 5 each. So top 10, really. That you should look out for at E3 2015. Or E3 play button, if they want to go that route.
E3 play button, correct.
E3 play button. I think we should get started with the games. What do you think?
Let's start with the gaming news.
Alright, so the first article I have here is that Star Wars Battlefront by EA is going to make its debut next month at the Star Wars Celebration. Gaming news play button. Wrestling with Games episode play button. The event, which is actually taking place about a stone's throw that way in Anaheim, California.
Stone throw?
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
if you throw a stone. Yeah.
I just throw a piece of paper. Don't get that far, but
Well, if you
I think I made
throw
the
a stone,
Wisconsin.
it might go further. Unless
well, I
it's
just
like
threw
a
a piece of
heavy-ass
paper to
boulder.
Wisconsin, so we made it.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, to Wisconsin.
Do you live like close to Wisconsin, or?
I'm in West by God, Virginia. I'm like, if I can even
I
throw it
fucking
out to the
failed
front yard.
geography. I don't fucking know.
That was homeschool. What do you expect?
I know that way is Oregon, Nevada, Mexico. So, yeah, it's taking place between April 16th and 19th in Anaheim, California. Obviously, that's where I live. It's California, not Anaheim. So, yeah, EA's going to debut Star Wars Battlefront.
Are they going to show like actual physical gameplay, or is it just going to be like the reveal rather?
It's probably just going to be like a trailer. I don't even think we have a release date for that game yet, so...
I think that's going to probably be... I wonder if they're going to do it at the event or if they're going to wait to E3. I mean, it's so weird that they're going to do it now right before E3 when you think... That, well, I mean, I know they've showed it off to some of the press already. I know some people seen it behind closed doors. I'm just surprised that,
Well, they're
that
just
they're
doing
going to
it
willing to do it now.
because it's a Star Wars Celebration event.
Oh.
But I'm sure we'll see something at E3 about it.
I think you'll probably see a lot... I wonder if there would be a beta for it, for the multiplayer aspect.
It's EA. If you buy this game, you'll get this beta.
EA likes to ship broken stuff too.
Yeah. Hardline.
They want you to buy a Battlefield Hardline to get into it. They'll repackage Hardline as another game.
I wouldn't buy it either way. Huge Star Wars fan. Would not buy Battlefield Hardline to play that game.
That poor game.
If they would give me that game for free, packaged with Hardline, I would only buy it if it was like $10.
I'd only spend like $7.99 on it. And that's just for the campaign.
You just had to go lower. So, 2 articles mixed into one here. Do I even want to get into this?
What are you talking about?
Waiting for this crap to load.
You want to put your phone away.
But what? Why? That's where all the articles are. I don't have them on paper like you do with your
I
play
don't have it
button.
on paper. Play button. Well, the play button's over there now.
You threw it to Wisconsin.
It's in Wisconsin.
The one of the devs at Black Tusk has confirmed that there is no Marcus Phoenix collection in the works.
You mean quote unquote Rod Ferguson,
Yes, Rod Ferguson is his
the
name.
red gingered bastard.
Is he a ginger?
Yes.
I've never seen him.
Oh, trust me, he's from Epic Games. Then he went and he did BioShock Infinite.
Oh, he's from Epic Games?
He originally was at Epic Games. He left Epic Games right around Judgment, and he went to Irrational Games to help ship BioShock Infinite. He stayed until Infinite launched. He then went to somewhere else. 2K moved him to his own studio. Like he made his own studio. He
Is
left
it
there.
Black Tusk?
No, he
Oh.
left his own studio because they created one for him.
No.
Because he was going to lead 2K Games. He left that one and went to Canada for Black Tusk.
Well, I know Irrational closed. As we know it.
My problem with Rod Ferguson as a whole is when during Judgment's creation
Whoa.
he said, "Huh?"
The video's like lagging out right now.
Oh.
Now you're all
Rod
pixelated.
Rod Ferguson said during Judgment that you got to betray the player because if you keep giving them the same thing, they're not going to care anymore. But here's my problem: when Gears of War is so perfect in the cover aspect, cover shoot, why are you going to start changing the formula up now whenever it works perfectly the way it is? He says you got to betray the player to keep their trust and to keep them interested in your game.
Betray the player.
He goes, you got to betray the player. Now my problem
the person
is
that bought your damn game.
Yeah. Okay. My opinion, Gears of War 3's multiplayer was the best in the series. Hands down. The absolute best.
Well, it had to be better than 2.
But yeah, because 2 shipped broken. But my problem with it is at this point is, he goes, it's not in development, there's no plans for it. But it makes me wonder, is there a Gears of War with Judgment possibly being made? Because, again, today, somebody said something to Phil Spencer on Twitter about it. And he goes, we'll have more to talk about at E3. So Phil Spencer has not let it die yet. Somebody goes, well, we know they're not making it. He goes, wait till E3.
Well, they also, in the article, said that no Marcus Phoenix collection, but there are other exciting Gears projects.
So we can imagine that it's probably like a Halo Spartan Assault version. Remember they were making like an art. I don't know if they made a Gears of War before, but there was like an overhead version, like where like you would, like you know how Halo Wars is.
It was like RTS.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. They made a prototype of that, so I don't know if they're still toying with the idea of doing that. But outside of the main game they're making, it makes me wonder. With the rumors of there being a Gears of War playable this year on Xbox One, what are they doing? I cannot imagine them taking all the resources and doing Gears of War 1 HD remake or remastering it with the Gears of War 3 mechanics. I can't see them spending that much time just doing one game where they can just easily port all 3 over.
Especially Black Tusk.
Black Tusk can't be working on it.
They're
too
supposed to be working
small.
on Gears 4.
Yeah, I wonder if they outsourced it to maybe the like Blue Point Games or something who did Titanfall.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very pissed at the idea that it's the #1 most requested game on the Xbox One side, and it's like, in a sense, they're kind of they're alienating people. Like they have no, they're too confident. But again, Phil Spencer won't let it die. Normally, if there's no plans for something, Phil Spencer won't keep commenting on it. Why does he keep touching it? It's like he wants to say something, but he physically can't. Somebody asked Phil Spencer today about Phantom Dust. Remember the rumor that Phantom Dust was canceled because they showed prototype footage?
Yeah.
Phil Spencer confirmed today it has not been canceled. Wait till E3. And then somebody went right again and asked about Gears of War, and he goes, "I can talk more about that at E3."
Please
but yes,
be excited
Rob
for
Ferguson's
E3.
not my favorite person right now.
So that same damn day, like within an hour of that article coming out, the next article is Microsoft gauging interest in Alan Wake Xbox One remaster. So that day, 6 days ago, we both thought that there just flat out was no Gears of War collection coming. For the most part.
Why are you going to take a game like Alan Wake that is more of a cult classic?
You're gauging interest in Alan Wake?
A game that...
I loved
honestly,
Alan Wake.
Okay, it was good. I mean, I enjoyed it, but is that going to be really worth a remaster? No, I don't think it would sell well again.
It has a very cult following.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a lot of people played that game.
If you give it Alan Wake and then the American Nightmare arcade game, which again, I thought the arcade one sucked. I really did. I didn't care for it.
It wasn't very good.
No. And the rumor is they want to do it as an incentive if you buy Quantum Break. But why are they going to spend all the time to upgrade it to current consoles? Why aren't you going to do... You think bringing Gears of War would be an easy moneymaker instead of Alan Wake?
Yeah.
I see the guy from Remedy enough. He scares me as it is. I don't need to see him anymore for Alan Wake. Seriously, that was seriously the most shittiest thing last week.
Well, they also said in the article that Quantum Break's release was pushed back to 2016. I don't know when that happened, but apparently...
it was rumored last month that they were doing it.
Oh, well. It says here reportedly, so I guess it's not confirmed, but...
If they made Alan Wake again for Xbox One, would I purchase it? Absolutely not.
A possible
I played through it once, I'm not doing it again.
For Quantum Break.
Even if it's an incentive for Quantum Break, I'm still not buying it. I mean, I might buy Quantum Break if it's interesting, but am I going to buy it just because, Alan Wake? No.
I have them both on PC, and I played it on 360. I haven't touched it on PC.
We had the discussion right before we went live about remasters. I don't mind remasters. I don't mind games being ported over if they make sense.
Well,
Alan Wake is one of those games that you're pulling out of thin air.
It's like I said before we hit record. People only want remastered games if it's a game that they want. People will bitch and moan about remasters coming out this gen non-stop, but they'll follow it up with, but if they made Mass Effect Trilogy remastered, I'd totally buy it. Or if they made this game remastered, I'd totally buy it. Like, people only want what they want. If it's something somebody else wants, then it doesn't need to be remastered.
That could be about me right now, too, because, I don't want Alan Wake, but I want Gears of War. But the thing about it is, if you compared the two, you would probably make triple the money you would do off Gears of War if you know what I mean? If you compared it.
Gears of War would sell like fucking hotcakes.
Because we do know Microsoft would probably throw the money at somebody to port it over so Remedy wouldn't have to do it. But why not do that for Gears of War? Unless they're waiting next year to do Gears of War, because we won't get a Gears of War until 2017, maybe?
Damn.
Well, think about it.
That broke my heart when you said that.
Black Tusk Gears of War game has only been in development for 1 year. I don't see it being ready for at least another year or two, at least.
Epic was able to push them out in like 2 years, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. That is true, but just knowing the way they are...
Probably also a bigger team, though.
I don't know, but still, Rob Ferguson and I are not getting along.
Yeah. I can only imagine why.
And the guy at Remedy scares me still.
So, there's 2 more articles in here we can push into one. Because it started off as a rumor when I saved it, and then it just got pushed into a report. But that was the report that Metal Gear Solid creator Hideo Kojima is leaving Konami after the completion of the Phantom Pain. However, according to Konami, Metal Gear will continue without him. That's not okay.
I'm not a big fan of Metal Gear, and you know that.
Yeah.
Because I never really connected with it, but why are you getting rid of the person who's made it what it is? That's what don't make a bit of sense. Did they have a falling out, or does he just went out completely? That's what don't make a bit of sense.
Well, I don't think we know yet. Like,
hasn't he said for years that didn't he say that Metal Gear Solid 4 was going to be his last Metal Gear game?
He's pretty much said that about every Metal Gear game.
But is it me, or do you think it's Konami wants more Metal Gear and he don't want to do it? Like, he don't want to keep forcing games out that he don't believe in.
Well, I mean, his Metal Gear games for some reason take forever to complete. Like,
Or
think
are they
about how
almost
long
like
ago Metal Gear Solid
masterpieces?
4 came out.
Well, wasn't that game almost like a masterpiece? From what I
What,
heard.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 was excellent.
People say that. Yeah, I've heard that when he makes a game that takes a while, it's excellent.
I'm
You
still,
don't rush it.
I'm still for the most part, against Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
Oh, I played it, and yeah.
It was good when I played it. It shouldn't have been what it was. It shouldn't have been a full release, or I think it got pushed down to like $40. That game was not worth $40.
It should launch at
That
a
was a
$20
fucking
price point.
that was a fucking tech demo. That
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
that game was what Case Zero was for Dead Rising 2, and they fucking Capcom put that out for $5.
The game launched for 30. Was it 30 or 30 or 40? Because I remember
I
on
think it was
PSN it was
40.
then on no, PSN it was 20 because I remember I was out in California last year around this time, and I went into GameStop and I bought a PSN card because John wanted it, and he said it was $20 on it, but he bought the Last of Us DLC instead. He said he loved it, but I eventually got
The Left Behind.
yeah.
Yeah,
I eventually bought Metal Gear Solid for him. I came for like $4.99 for on
yeah.
PS4, and I got my
Oh,
copy for I think like $7 and something on
you could
Xbox
pick
One.
that game up stupid cheap now. It's
But
on
at the
sale
time, it
on
was not
PC
worth the
right now for
price.
$10.
Yeah, see, it wasn't worth the price at the time.
Yeah. If you were to go into like GameStop right now and get that game used, then yeah, that's totally worth it. But that's what it should have been when it launched.
Yeah, totally.
That game has maybe like 2.5 hours of content, maybe,
And there's not much
and
to
that's
it.
if you do fucking everything.
Now, but my problem is the game going to suffer with him leaving? Because I even read some reports online that he's been locked out of certain aspects of the studio, like he can't touch certain things. So will the game suffer because he can't touch it, or is these reports being fabricated and he has more control than what they're leading on?
Well, apparently they're removing all of the what is his what the hell is it called? He has his own it's not a studio. I'm trying not to call it a studio. Uh, Kojima Productions. Like all that has been removed from Phantom Pain. Like
Yeah,
the logo is no longer on the case or anything like that.
that's what don't make sense. Because I mean, if he's built the whole game, his studio, why do it to him?
Yeah. So I mean, as of now, I don't believe we have reasons for it, but I'm sure eventually it's gonna trickle out.
It kind of reminds me of the Infinity Ward versus Al Snow and
At first, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Al Snow and whoever the Vince Zampala.
hmm
That's what it reminds me of. Remember that whole? I'm surprised this ain't a bigger news story than what it is.
I mean, I think when it
I think eventually it's
I
going to
think
come
when the
out.
reason trickles out, it's gonna be a pretty damn big news story.
I have a gut feeling. I wouldn't be surprised if Konami's turned their back on them. But at the same time, we don't know the truth. So I mean, I know they want to make more Metal Gear, but he don't own the IP, I guess. Then if they can still make it,
I guess it's theirs, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, considering it's been his since, you know,
the dawn of time.
well, since like the first Metal Gear game, which was
Yeah,
on like fucking
PS1.
no, before that,
Oh,
it came out on like Nintendo here,
oh snap!
but it came out on like a I'm trying to remember what the console was called in like Japan or something. It was like the MGX or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look that up, and I'm not going to.
You're not going to. It's not worth the time today.
It takes too long. But yeah, Metal Gear's been around for freaking like years, decades.
You think fans
The
are gonna
first one that
revolt?
I played in my childhood was the PS1 one,
Yeah,
the Metal Gear Solid.
I remember the PS1 versions.
Yeah,
But the question is, do you think fans are going to revolt though? I mean,
I don't
I know
think
your
they will.
diehard fans are going to buy the games. I know the fans are going to buy the game.
Yeah,
But
they're
do you
waiting.
think there's
They've
going to be
been waiting
massive
too long for
backlash?
this one.
After they find out the truth of what happened, if it's not his fault, do you think there's going to be massive backlash to that?
There could be. I mean, maybe for like the next game, the one that he's not involved in at all. But I mean,
But the big question is, do you think the game will suffer at all?
I totally think it will.
So you don't think it's
It's
going
not
to be
gonna
what
have
it's
his
able to
vision
be?
in it anymore. And
It's hard to say how much.
it's probably not gonna be fucking 4 hours of cutscenes.
It's even hard to say if the game is even going to if it's even going to have his vision. Like it's hard to say how much control he even had over it to begin with. If they were in
The
the middle of
newest one?
production, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. It's hard to say
Oh well.
how much he's even had control because this has been maybe even been going on for even a year. Nobody would know until it started leaking out.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it's just recent. I can't imagine it just started one day. I'm imagining it would have to been a build up to this.
Yeah.
Like Al Snow and Vince, they were talking to EA and everybody else. Activision guy, you know,
Yeah, didn't it come out they were talking to like EA while they were still working with Infinity Ward?
yeah, and they said they had no interest in jumping. They were just having a dinner with him. I don't buy that for a minute. You're not going to talk
You
to
don't
another
meet with
company.
fucking rival companies like that over
Bingo. That's
just having dinner with them. That's
well, when you look like fucking bloated Al Snow, you're going to do what you got to do to keep in business. Thank you.
that would be like fucking, we're a wrestling podcast too. That would be like if John Cena met with Dixie Carter just to have dinner.
But we all know Vince McMahon
Like
would probably bust out laughing.
well, I mean, let's be honest. Is
Yeah, exactly.
TNA even competition at this point?
Um, that's not even. Can Dixie Carter even afford to buy John Cena dinner?
Dixie Carter can't even afford to fucking drive
The lights
home.
on.
I don't know how much gas is where they live, but here it's pretty fucking expensive. So there's a new Conquer game
For Project Spark. Yes.
coming to Project Spark.
Am I excited about it? Hell no.
It says the naughty little scamp known as Conquer the Squirrel is returning in a play and create experience inside Microsoft's Project Spark on April 23rd. Developed by Project Spark creator Team Dakota, which this is the first time I'm hearing about them. With the Project Spark engine, Conker's Big Reunion will be an ongoing episodic series set 10 years after Bad Fur Day. Did you play Bad Fur Day?
Yes.
I fucking love that game.
Fantastic game. It was great. Just because of all the humor.
Yeah.
The old horny bee and the flower with the big breast.
It was
And
hilarious.
the great mighty poo.
Yeah.
Big.
I had that as my ringtone for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah. That game was awesome, man.
It was epic on so many levels.
Being a kid with a Nintendo console and hearing like fuck and shit, and bitch and ass come out of the speakers.
And hearing that fantastic line, the great mighty poo, and I'm going to throw my shit at you. Greatest line ever.
Like my parents like flipped their shit, dude. Like that was worse than like Mortal Kombat.
I know, right?
But I kept the game.
It was a classic.
You want to talk about failure?
Yes, let's talk about failure.
Oh. Drive Club developer Evolution Studios was hit with layoffs. And it's not totally a failure because this is how studios work. They'll build up and hire people and then release a game and then lay people off.
Yeah, it's common.
That's common.
It's
how
a
it
normal,
works,
actually, if you
but-
think about it.
Yeah. So it's not like huge news, but it made an IGN article. So.
Are they even
And we
doing
all
the
know how
premium still?
fucking what?
Are they still doing Drive Club Premium for PS Plus members, or are they abandoned that?
I have no idea.
Is that still?
I haven't heard anything about it.
It's coming to E3. That's gonna be the biggest announcement of the year, and everybody's going to be like, "Praise Jesus!" And guess what? It's like you've been waiting a year for it.
More. This
Yeah.
game was supposed to launch with the PS4.
It's like Project Cars for the Xbox One.
Don't talk bad about Project Cars, man.
I don't even know what it is. I just
can't
looked it
wait
up.
for that game.
Okay. Project Cars will be the equivalent of what Drive Club is.
Hell no. Project Cars is going to be awesome because it's not only coming to PS4 and Xbox One, it's coming to PC too. That game's going to be awesome.
Are you going to make a custom car Big Show on it going like this?
Uh-huh. Remember when I used to do that in NASCAR 09?
Yes.
I made like a Gears of War car, made all these freaking Dale Earnhardt Jr. cars. Big NASCAR fan, in case you listeners didn't know that. I don't know why you would. I don't think I've ever mentioned it on YouTube, but so it says that up to 55 jobs. Up to 55 jobs. So no exact number, but Yeah.
But the thing about it is they normally during crunch time they hire a lot of people and then they lay them off. So in reality, they're not really losing jobs that were never really there.
Yeah.
It's like Microsoft does that 343 when they made Halo 4. They said during the last few months of crunch time they hired so many people, and then like so many people leave the studio, and it's like they're bare again.
Yeah.
It all depends on when they wind up to get more people come in.
Like I said, it's not really like a failure. It's
No,
it's
just
common
like
practice.
it's more or less it's like when they do their crunch time. It's just they wind up and they get all these people, and then when they wind down, they let them go. They're just contractors, is all they are.
Yeah.
They
Think
just
of it
leave for as
like
long as they need them.
think of it like the holiday season in retail.
Yeah.
They'll hire you for seasonal, and then they'll keep a couple of you. My company
the sad-
kept me, but
But the sad thing is, it seems like this is becoming normal every day in the gaming industry.
oh yeah.
That's what's sad.
I wonder how far off the next studio closure is. It's been a while since we've had a big one.
If Infinity War keeps up, they will be next. They can't deal with another Ghost because Ghost was terrible.
Still waiting to hear about the newest Call of Duty.
Oh, Treyarch posted something on Twitter today about it. They deleted it in 6 seconds, and it said
They deleted it?
Yeah, they only posted for 6 seconds because it said, here's a hint about our new game. B.O. is this deleted in 6 seconds, and in 6 seconds they did delete it. So that was their thing. So rumor is it's Black Ops 3.
Then why'd they have
post
that too a while back? I
They
don't know.
probably
I'm
forgot what
lost.
game they're working on.
Black Ops 2. Wait, we already released that? Delete.
No, it's probably Activision being like, here, make Ghost 2 and make it good.
Yeah, right, dude. Ghost was such a fucking failure
That game sucked.
in every aspect. So this article is kind of out of date now since we've already had the full reveal. But, wait, when was this? 6 days ago, this was big news.
6 days ago.
Another character was outed for Metal Gear X. Metal Gear X?
For Mortal Kombat!
Mortal Kombat X. What the fuck
you gotta
was
do
I
the Mortal Kombat.
What was I thinking with that Metal Gear fuck up? So, I'm sure by now everybody knows, but it's the Predator from the Predator movies.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like Jason. Apparently he's going to be in the Combat Pack.
Yes, he'll be one of the DLC packs.
Yeah.
It'll be like his character, and then you'll get like 3 or 4 classic skins, or like different skins.
Better be a lot, because apparently it's going to be $30 fucking dollars.
But see, I wonder if you're just paying. But see, to me, that's overpriced for what you're getting. And to me, you only get like 3 or 4 costumes per pack in a character. So that's like you're paying almost $10 per character, technically, if you think about it. Almost. But you're probably paying for the licensing fees for Spawn and Predator and Jason Voorhees, probably.
Yeah. Well, it says here the Combat Pack comes with 4 new playable characters, 2 of them being Predator and Jason, and skin packs. Are skin packs really that important? I'm not really into Mortal Kombat.
Now, I don't mind alternate costumes, right? I don't mind them.
But not for that much.
But why should I be paying $30 for 4 extra skins per pack? I don't understand, like $1.99 per skin. I can justify that.
Well, a couple skins.
You get 4 skins per pack. So there's 4, 8,
yeah, but for
12,
$1.99, I better be getting fucking a lot.
Well, no, that means if you can, like, you buy a la carte, like, you buy whatever ones you want. Because I can imagine I'd buy every one of them. Because when I play Mortal Kombat, I only play like 2 or 3 characters and that's it. Because trust me, every time a female Mortal Kombat outfit comes out, her tits are hanging out and her. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go because I was going to get very vulgar and I'm not going to.
Yeah, this is a PG show.
It's vintage.
This is not fucking.
It's riveting. It's a riveting show.
This is not fucking a PG show.
Brought to you by Coke Zero.
So we have a correction to make from I think the last show. Do you know what it is? No, you don't.
No.
Windows 10 free upgrade for pirates?
Oh, I heard about it, but I didn't check into it.
Not so fast, apparently. Yarr! out of luck, it seems.
While you touch on this, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Alrighty. So it says the old adage. I'm speaking directly to you guys now. The old adage: if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Proves itself once again, as Microsoft has clarified its Windows 10 free update policy. People running pirated versions of Windows were excited to learn that free Windows upgrade to version 10 also applied to people not running authorized versions of the OS. But in a statement to Ars Technica, a Microsoft spokesperson clarified what the upgrade policy will be for those who are running pirated versions of the software. Although non-genuine PCs, which is a pirated copy of Windows, you always have that non-genuine thing, may be able to upgrade to Windows 10. The upgrade will not change the genuine state of the license. So you can upgrade to Windows 10 still for free, but it won't be a genuine copy of it. So they're not technically giving it away for free. You're just getting another pirated version.
Microsoft is pirating their own stuff.
Yeah, kind of. So yeah, your license will still be non-genuine, but you technically still are getting Windows 10 for free. So, oh my goodness, we're getting into the meat of the news now.
We're in the meat of the potatoes.
And what I'm sure probably made Sony fans just jizz all over their computers. Or their mobile phones, not everybody uses
God of War.
God of War 3 Remastered is coming, and it's getting a photo mode. Photo mode they have in like The Last of Us, Infamous, a few other games. Shadow of Mordor I know has it. But yeah. It makes for some cool photos. I posted some on Facebook. But yeah.
Am I supposed to
God of War 3 Remaster, really? To add to the long list of remasters that have come to Sony.
They can have their remaster all they want.
The long list. What was it, like 14 fucking games?
I know, right? Hard to say, though. I don't know why. Like, here's my problem with that, though. Does the game really need a remaster, though?
Probably not. If you're a fan of it, then yeah, it does.
Well, yeah, totally.
If you're like me, and you played it once, and we're like, alright, cool. What's next?
Yeah, that's my problem.
Not really.
There's some games I play, and I can only play... It's like Alan Wake. I played it once. Once was enough.
I got the perfect adage for it. It's cool to remaster a game as long as you're not waiting for the sequel to come out, and the remaster is just delaying the sequel.
Yes.
People that are waiting for... I'm trying to think of a sequel that's coming out that's getting a remaster from the old games. Okay, there's probably not one for me to use as an example right now, but then again, maybe there is. Maybe there is.
I mean,
because
do you think they could be...
Go ahead.
Could this be their answer to Uncharted not coming out this year? They need something for holiday. Could that be a reason why they're doing this?
There ain't no way that God of War 3 is going to sell like Uncharted 4 would have this holiday.
Oh, yeah, well, I understand that, but do you think they could be doing this as an emergency contingency? Like, this was never planned.
They better have a fucking better emergency contingency than fucking God of War 3.
Because, look at Halo ODST, for instance. They had no interest... 343 announced they had no interest to bring it over to Xbox One right now, but they did it now because of the Master Chief Collection fiasco. So could this be Sony's...
I still find it kind of weird that the Master Chief Collection is getting ODST.
Yeah, because it was never planned, but once they had problems with it, they looked to see how they can compensate, and they said that ODST was one of the other Halo games that people really wanted, so that's why they're doing it. So,
really?
In a sense, so that's what I'm saying, in a sense, could this be one of Sony's backup plans. Like they just pulled this out of thin air to try to bring some out this holiday. So it looks like they have games.
Do they really think that people want ODST more than Reach?
I'd rather have ODST over Reach.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't play ODST. I heard bad things about it. I played Reach. That was awesome.
Yeah, because you kept killing me in it.
And at least Master Chief was in Reach.
He was in the Cryo 2. But
Was he in ODST? I don't think he was.
no. But that's what I'm saying. I wonder if this was Sony's pull out of the air trick because they don't have nothing really. I'm sure they'll announce stuff at E3, but could this be something that they just knew that they could pull off really quickly for a holiday release?
Could be. Is it coming out
Because
during holiday?
Microsoft, we know Microsoft is stacked at holiday. We already know that. But outside, Uncharted was their bread and butter. Without that being there now, what's going to happen? I mean, they're going to now put a lot of pressure on God of War, but could they announce a sequel now or like a new trilogy to the game at E3 to help butter it up even more?
Maybe we'll get Uncharted remastered at E3.
I'm calling it. That's easily going to happen.
Think so?
If it's not remastered,
Who's
it'll be a
working on
simple
it though?
port. If Sony is scrambling, they will find somebody. Look again, Blue Point Games. They ported games over for Sony for a lot of years.
If it is happening and it's happening this year, there's no way that Naughty Dog is working on it.
No, there's no way.
So, another rumor happened this week of another remaster. The Batman Arkham Collection, which is from Rocksteady, if it's true, it's from Rocksteady, so it doesn't have Arkham Origins, because that was a WB game. Rocksteady had nothing to do with that game. So apparently, coming to Xbox One and PS4, we're supposed to be getting Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I love Arkham City. I'm not bashing on Arkham City. Arkham Asylum is the best fucking Batman game that ever came out. I will argue that point with anybody. Comment down below if you don't agree with me. I'll fucking argue until I am blue in the face with you. Arkham Asylum is the best fucking Batman game that has ever come out. City is not better than fucking Arkham Asylum.
Now I wonder how they're going to do it though.
Will Arkham Knight be better? Maybe. So far, Asylum.
But I wonder how they're going to do it though. Are they going to do like bundle it together for like 60, or will it be like a bundle deal for 50? I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it, but I mean, I'm very intrigued that they're going to have all these Batman games out at holiday together. I wonder if they're going to bundle them all three together also.
Well, the newest one, Arkham Knight, doesn't come out this holiday. It comes out this summer.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. So okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. See, I don't follow.
It did get delayed.
Oh.
Again. Actually, the same day that news came out about the rumor of the remasters. Its release was delayed from the beginning of June, so it was going to come out the week of E3. It is now coming out worldwide June 23rd. So it would be after E3 is done.
Let's say it's safe to say that you'll at least probably get a demo of it at E3 at some point.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I was originally planned to launch June 2nd. So now it's June 23rd.
You think in a sense they could have pushed it back past E3 to get more hype for it, maybe?
Probably.
It'd be a smart move.
I know that people at IGN, because I watch their podcasts, because this is a podcast, and it's just...
Bring back Game Over Greggy.
I know, right? No, he's off doing his own thing with Colin and his friends, which is fun. I enjoy their podcast as well on YouTube. Fuck, what was I talking about? The hell was I just saying?
You're talking about Batman.
On IGN, they were talking about back when it originally got announced that it was coming out in June 2nd. They were talking about how they wouldn't be able to play it right away because they would be at E3. So I'm sure this makes them happy.
Well, yeah, because if they're all going to be at E3, how are they going to actually be able to get the game, play it, and then post their reviews before all this? Because again, even if they get review copies, review copies are getting harder and harder to obtain before release because a lot of these companies don't give them review copies out until the day of or right after.
Day of release, yeah. Assassin's Creed Unity. Looking at you.
It
You
wasn't always
shit.
broken. I can't say other than that.
Before everybody got their hands on it, it wasn't always broken.
Bro, I cannot say nothing more than that. But that was
Oh,
ironclad.
I heard a butt, and then it just went silent. So some good news after that, after the delay, which I know we're all just tearing up over.
I know, we're destroyed.
At least I am. I don't want to wait another 21 days. 21, yeah. By the way, guess what? GTA 5 is coming out a week after my birthday.
As if it doesn't get delayed again.
Don't fucking say that! Overkill, the company that makes the Payday games.
Okay.
Payday 2, the heist. No, Payday, the heist was Payday 1. Payday 2. They're also making a Walking Dead game.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard about that or not. It was announced sometime last year. One of the conventions they announced it. See, this is where I get confused because this says Overkill at the top, like it's talking about the studio, but then it says Swedish studio Starbreeze. Make up your mind, IGN. One of those studios has announced that it is it's going to keep supporting Payday 2 for 2 more years. So that game's going to have DLC for 2 years. Now that game came out, I want to say 2013? Shit.
I can't really say much, but did you ever get a email thingy about Payday 2?
An
Can't say
email?
anything else about that.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I replied to it, though.
Oh, I did, but I didn't know if you...
Yeah, August 13, 2013 was when Payday 2 came out. So, I mean, that's pretty damn crazy. That for 2 more years. So this game came out in 2013. It's still going to be supported with DLC through 2017.
That's the way it should be.
That's crazy. Well, most studios would just do like a year of DLC and then it'd be Payday 3.
Well, Epic did that with Gears of War Judgment. They gave us all of our DLC within the first few months, and they're like, "Here, you're done. We're not supporting it anymore." That's the problem. That's the problem with game developers and companies nowadays. They don't want to support a game past its last DLC.
On the opposite side of that, WB Montreal came out and flat out said that they weren't going to patch Batman Arkham Origins, even with the known bugs that were in it.
At least they were honest about it.
That wording was so gross, dude. Like, they came out and just flat out said, we're not going to patch this game. We're sorry about the bugs. We're done. Like, really?
At least they were honest about it. They could have lied and been like, "Oh, well, we got."
They still supported it with DLC. Like,
they couldn't have fixed it. They couldn't put something in the DLC that could have fixed the issue.
Apparently, they're too stupid to.
Or was it too much effort?
It required work. So much of the Last of Us multiplayer team is back for Uncharted 4. I don't know why we're just now finding this out. When Uncharted 4 was supposed to come out this holiday.
So it tells me that I think the campaign of it's done. I think that just the multiplayer is the reason why it's being delayed.
You think so?
I honestly
you
believe
think the
that.
campaign is fully done?
I'm not saying that they're not still tweaking and working on it, but I don't think that the reason why it's being held back is because of by the campaign. I think it's all the multiplayer is the reason why it's not coming out.
My might get loud in a second. I think my dad just got home on his motorcycle. Yeah, so the lead game designer, Robert Cogburn, shared news in a tweet saying that much of the Last of Us multiplayer team has returned for Uncharted 4 multiplayer. So, I mean, you're probably right, since we're just now finding that out.
Because the multiplayer should already been done by now, or should be close to. Like everything should be starting to get tied up, like to where now they're play testing and getting the bugs,
Yeah.
fixing little odds and ends at this point. Not, I mean, they still have a
Although
couple months
now
to
it's
develop.
fucking delayed, so.
Yeah, I mean, they still have months to develop it still, but I mean, by this time they should be really starting to wind down on it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that I believe it. I believe that the campaign's finished or it's about done. I think that it's the multiplayer that's in ruins. And in my opinion, Uncharted probably doesn't even need multiplayer.
I
Do you ever play the multiplayer of Uncharted?
I never cared for it. I played it just to like check it out. Didn't
How was
care
the Last
for
of
it.
Us multiplayer? Was that any good?
It was fun. I
Oh.
mean, it wasn't memorable to me
See,
anyway.
that
I'm sure
like
I know a lot of people love it, but
have you ever played Max Payne 3?
I played the single player.
You ever play the multiplayer?
No.
Me, that was forgettable.
Wasn't
So I
it a
mean, I
lot
can
like
understand.
GTA?
It seemed like it, yeah. Both Max
Yeah.
Payne mechanics.
So now we're into today's news. So Microsoft announced that it was keeping its distance at the Minecraft convention, Minecon.
We're keeping
Because
their
you know they
distance.
bought Mojang,
Yeah, we all knew that.
so they now officially own the brand.
If you own it, why are you keeping your distance? You shouldn't have to.
Because that's apparently what the fans want, man. They don't want Microsoft to interfere too much with it.
If I just spent a couple billion on something, I will want to be in its face and be like, look, bitches, I can afford it. You could.
Would you really want to, though? Minecraft sells fucking like hotcakes as
But
it
here's
is.
the thing. Microsoft
A lot of
can
people
make.
don't like Microsoft, so
But-
you're getting the money either way.
Here's the thing, though. But people are still going to buy it regardless of who has it. EA could have bought Minecraft, and people are still going to buy it if they hoarded out and made different versions of it. People are still
I
going to buy it.
wouldn't
And here's
have
my
bought it.
thing. My thing is, I don't get the point of Minecraft. I really don't. I'll never buy it because I don't understand the point of it.
I used to be that way. I was that way earlier this year, even.
Here's the thing. I
I
will
was
not
like,
spend 20
Minecraft.
bucks on it. I'll never
Minecraft.
buy it.
It hit me at just the right time. I wanted something that I could just go in, fuck around on, not worry about a story, doing a campaign, doing missions, none of that shit. I just wanted to go in, fuck around, do whatever I wanted. So that game hit me at just the right time. I loved building my house. You know. Plus achievements.
Well, see, but that's my problem though. I don't like people buy these games. Like, look at Roller Coaster Tycoon that just came out,
Hey,
or what's Screamrod? No, that's it. Screamrod for Xbox One. People like to build stuff. I get so bored doing stuff like that. Like, I can't do it because I just have no interest.
oh my god, dude. I just bought a game on PC called City Skylines. I don't know if you heard about that game or not. It's what SimCity, the new SimCity game, should have been if it didn't suck. It's pretty much exactly like SimCity, except it doesn't suck.
It doesn't suck.
I bought that game. I can't remember what day it was. It was last week. I started playing it around 5 in the afternoon. Before I knew it, it was time for dinner. I ate dinner, kept playing. Before I knew it, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm tired. What time is it? I looked down. It was like fucking 3:35 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Dude, I got so lost in that game. I went from like, because it starts in like present day. It's a city simulation builder type game. So you build your city up and then you just keep building up and up and up. I went from present day to I think like 2095 was the year when I just like saved it and went to bed. And I had to get up and go to work the next day.
Was it worth it though?
It totally was. It totally was. I love that game. But yeah, so the news was that, you know, Microsoft's not going to be like interfering with like Minecon.
They're not going to be a major presence there, rather.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever see a Minecraft 2?
If they can find something to make a second version, like like they can
Like, I
upgrade
don't
to
know
make
what
it.
that would be.
But to me, it'll never happen. But here's my thing: I don't think Microsoft will ever hoard out and make it something else because Microsoft is making money off it without a problem.
Oh, they're
Because
making
it's its
money
own
hand over
entity.
fist.
It's its own entity, so Microsoft will make their money back easily off the deal.
And
But
they're making money off of other consoles.
yeah, but if it was EA or Activision, they would be trying to make different versions of it. Like instead of just like making like skin pack stuff, they would make Minecraft Simpsons Edition, Minecraft this. They would be making $20 games of what I
Full
mean. They
on
would have killed it.
$20 release.
Yeah, I think Microsoft would be smart and keep it just as Minecraft, but just keep supporting with skins and stuff. I mean, it was a big investment by them. It really was. Do I think that they'll make their money back easily?
Absolutely. And then some.
Oh yeah, they'll easily make their money back. Plus,
You got that freaking Minecraft story game coming out from Telltale. You got a movie in the works. Minecraft is huge.
oh yeah,
It's got
definitely.
its
I
own
mean,
convention.
and
That's
if they make
nuts.
think about it like this. They keep bringing every time they make a new tablet or something, you can buy
Hmm.
Minecraft on tablets now. And Nintendo's new systems
And
in the works.
phones.
How comes Minecraft hasn't come to the Nintendo 3DS yet?
I don't know. I have no clue. I thought
I
that
can
it
see it
had.
happening. Nintendo Minecraft ain't on any
It's on
Nintendo
the
consoles.
Vita. Do what?
Nintendo don't have Minecraft on it at all, does it?
No.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But again, it might not be worth the time to develop it if it's not the install base isn't big. But the 3DS, it would be smart to do because the install base is huge for the 3DS.
I would have bought it because I just bought my 3DS. I would have totally bought Minecraft on 3DS. It definitely would have been a watered down version,
Oh yeah, definitely.
but I still would have done it just to be able to play on the go, and I don't want to get it on Vita. Because I'm going to be getting rid of my Vita, so it's
Don't let
pointless
him
for me
hear
to
that.
do it on that. Huh?
We'll let baby Abigail hear. Hey, baby Abigail hear that.
Just make your pin light up.
Where's my pin at? Here it is.
You threw it to Wisconsin. Fucking light up pin. You're just like Bray
Leave
Wyatt. Holy shit, that thing's bright.
So see, I can carry it like.
Like a lantern. Dude, that is creepy.
Oh, I have a ton of them.
You just like came out of the darkness.
Yeah.
So we got some Halo news today.
Yes, we got Halo news.
Halo Online
Oh, from Russia.
is a free-to-play
Not even a
PC game coming to Russia.
I think it's interesting.
What
I
is
really
up with
do.
these games coming out that are like free-to-play that are only in other countries?
Yeah,
Call
why
of
not
Duty
support
Online
us?
is only in China.
Yeah,
They're finally bringing a Halo game back to PC, and it's only in Russia.
it's built off the Halo 3 engine too.
Wow, that is booty status. What the fuck? On a PC. I don't fucking know. Halo 3 was so long ago. It also says there are no plans to bring Halo Online to Xbox One. Probably
Well, we're getting Halo 5
because-
Guardians this year anyway.
Probably because you can already play Halo Online on
Yeah,
Xbox
because we got
One.
Halo Master Chief. Well, because Master Chief Collection finally works.
Does it work now?
It works.
Oh,
And
I guess we're
getting
not going to
Halo
get
5
Reach for free.
Oh, can we talk about the Hunt the Truth Halo 5 Guardians thing that launched last weekend? During
What
The Walking Dead?
launched?
The Halo 5 Hunt the Truth Tumblr page that I was telling you about.
Oh.
Did you see
Yeah,
the commercial
totally.
during The Walking Dead with the bullet that got shot and
Well,
it went through Master Chief?
there's supposed to be like a full reveal this week,
They
right?
revealed it on the Tumblr on the Tumblr page, and you can slow the video down and check what the bullet says, and it gives you a list of stuff. It says like sun and all these other different things, and at the end of it, it says traitor, and then it
Yeah, I
hits
saw
his
the
helmet.
trailer.
Yeah, it hits a Chief in the middle of his helmet, and his helmet explodes.
Yeah.
But apparently, they're labeling Master Chief as a traitor, but we don't know why. So Master Chief here's humanity's greatest hero is now humanity's greatest villain, apparently. So apparently Master Chief's a bad guy now, but they're doing this live action thing now. Every week from now until E3, they'll update it weekly with new information from a reporter that's on the ground doing the story of Master Chief of like a human psyche evaluation of him, like when he
Yeah.
first touched down from in Halo, I guess Halo 1 or Halo 2, whatever. It's really interesting. But apparently this Sunday during the Walking Dead finale, we will get a live action campaign story. Like we'll find out more about the campaign this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued
It's
with
the
the
right
story.
damn show to do it with.
Oh, I mean, if they want to make it known, that's the perfect way because Walking Dead's huge.
Yeah.
But it makes me intrigued why if you haven't played Halo 4 yet, so you probably won't know you won't understand why Chief just randomly goes off on his own. But as a Halo fan, it's very intriguing why they're making our hero now a villain. Like, why is he doing what he is? I can
Because
suspect.
you have to betray the player.
Don't start, Rod Ferguson.
Full circle.
Full circle. But no, but at the end of the thing, it makes me wonder. It's intriguing and it's exciting because you don't know why, and it's really adding a whole brand new dynamic to this series. So it's really interesting. And my light up pin says so.
Thought for a second my Xbox One fan was on. Wait, what'd you just say?
Then my light up pin even agrees with me.
Oh. So Broken Age Act 2 got a release date.
What game?
Broken Age Act 2. That Tim Schafer game that came out like last year.
No idea.
Damn, man.
That was vintage though.
We gotta get you a PC. I think it was on console too. No,
It
maybe
came out
not.
last year, then it's vintage.
Oh yeah, it did. Well, I guess it came to PlayStation. Okay. Well, what? Okay. So, Act 2 will be available April 28th of this year in North America, April 29th in Europe. So it's coming to PC. Act 1 was already on PC, but that's also the day when the entire Broken Age game will be available for cross-buy on PS4 and Vita. So I guess it's not on PS4 yet. But if you already bought Act 1 on PC, you get Act 2 for free. Or if you haven't, you can buy both for $25. Which everyone on PC knows that you can get it for a hell of a lot cheaper than that. If you
Buy
don't
it for
buy
$1.
if you don't buy it on Steam. So did you know that Borderlands recently got a remaster?
Yeah, the Handsome Collection.
Mm-hmm.
Borderlands 2, and it wasn't the prequel?
The pre-sequel.
Okay.
Very
Yeah, 'cause it's all
weird
the thing.
name.
But can't you buy them together called the Handsome Collection?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe with that Handsome Collection, it was announced today that that Borderlands 2 has passed 12 million in sales.
I wonder why they didn't do Borderlands 1.
They gave a reason, I think, at PAX East. Maybe it wasn't PAX East. Whichever one's in
to me,
Texas.
if I'm someone who wants to play Borderlands, I'd want to play the first one so I can understand the story going into the second one.
Well, I don't know if there's much of a story in Borderlands.
Oh.
It's not very... Well, the first one wasn't very story-driven. The second one kind of was, because it had a lot better writing. And it was freaking hilarious as hell. So yeah, that passed 12 million. The first I heard about this today was because of you. PlayStation 4 System Software Update 2.50 comes tomorrow. It's coming with new social and trophy features, as well as the Suspend Resume feature.
Which, in my opinion, that's been long overdue. That should have came out when the... Wasn't that one of the features that was first announced with the console that should have been out of the box?
Well, it certainly was with Xbox One.
Well, no, because Sony made such a big deal about the Suspend Resume feature, and it's now coming out.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it. That's the one feature that they promised on day one, and it has never happened until currently. But yeah, we've had it since day one on Xbox. the thing with Xbox One is the console was bare bones when it came out, but look how beast it is now compared to when it first launched. To me,
Yeah,
the
those
console
those monthly updates are fucking killer.
that's what I'm saying. The console is completely different from what it was when it launched.
Yeah, that was the same with the 360.
Yeah.
Like if you look at like the 360, even like the dashboard in like 2009 compared to launch, holy shit, completely different.
I wonder how many people's consoles would get bricked with the update.
Apparently 60 frame per second support is coming to remote play and share play. Share play is that feature they have where like if I have Far Cry 4 and you don't, we could both play it together.
Oh.
It's a pretty cool feature. I haven't had a chance to try it out because I don't have PS4 yet.
Microsoft, make that feature happen. Thank you.
Yeah. Update your fucking YouTube app so we can get 60 frame per support on that. That would be
Just
killer.
ask Papa Phil Spencer. He'll do anything for us.
I wouldn't have to freaking turn on my PC to watch a 60 frame per second video. It apparently also lets you back up and restore your hard disk to and from an external USB drive. This includes settings, save data, screenshots, and video clips, as well as games, patches, and download data. Is that external hard drive? Or external, like, memory stick?
I think it has a hard drive.
It just says USB drive. I don't know. It's confusing in the wording.
You don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, the suspend resume, you can put your PS4 in rest mode and then quickly just start playing again when you turn the console back on. Does Xbox have that?
What?
The suspend resume feature?
Yeah, like if you do you have your console on all times, like you can just say Xbox on and it turns on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just play a game and like just say for instance like how like you leave the game and you go to an app, like your game is still running in the background.
Yeah.
Okay. When you come back and say Xbox on, just tap the game and it'll take you right back to the moment you left.
Oh,
It'll still be
okay,
paused
so,
where you left. So we've had it since it's launched.
Okay. So yeah, PlayStation 4 users, you're finally getting that feature tomorrow.
After Microsoft perfected it the first time around.
Yeah. Sony wanted us to beta test it for you.
You're welcome.
Our last bit of gaming news, although it has nothing to do with gaming at all, is that the first image of Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, which is a fucking horrible title, was released finally. This news broke like, I want to say around a year ago, that he was going to be playing the character. And yes, he's bald. That's the tagline of the article.
The Jesse Eisenberg, and I just lost all interest.
Yeah, so did I. The minute they were like Jesse Eisenberg playing Lex Luthor a fucking year ago, I was like, nope. The same
Like
with
Dean Ambrose.
The same with Wonder
Nope.
Woman. Nope.
It's like nope.
So this is the picture.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it looks like a mugshot almost.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
I'm not hating it. I just
can't stand Jesse Eisenberg.
I grew up like a comic book fan. When I think Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg is the last fucking person that comes to mind.
Dean Norris, who plays Under the Dome as Big Jim, he would make more sense. Because he's a cranky motherfucker.
Well, what everybody wanted, and it was a big joke that came out of it, was Bryan Cranston.
But yet they choose fucking Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, so we wanted Heisenberg from Breaking Bad. So Zack Snyder hears that we want Heisenberg, so he fucks it up and hires Eisenberg.
He got confused.
Yeah.
They're like twins, apparently.
His H key on his PC was broken.
Probably.
So that, I think, is the end of the gaming news.
No. There's a rumored The Games for Gold is rumored. It was on the subreddit of Xbox, the Xbox subreddit.
Oh, I did not
The
find
rumor, the rumor is, at this point, that the April Games for Gold will get 2 brand new Xbox One games and Xbox
that. Well, that's
360.
confirmed.
Yeah, and it's been this is confirmed.
The numbers were confirmed
4
already.
Xbox 360 games.
Yeah, it's double
But
the
the
games
rumor-
in April.
The rumor is all 6 games available will be Lego games.
And I'm okay with that.
Xbox one game will be available at the beginning of the month, and they said the other game will be available after the 16th. But Xbox One has never had that. They've always let you have both games at the same time because I don't think they have it built that way, like the infrastructure.
Yeah.
But we know Xbox 360 does. So I think it's fake because I can't imagine them giving us all Lego games. I just can't imagine that.
Well, they're... No.
But here's the thing. The reason why I still think Rise might be one of the games because they just added DLC for Rise. 3 achievements that were campaign achievements, technically. Well, no, 2 of them were campaign achievements.
Son of Rome?
Yeah. Like, they just added 3 achievements.
Rise?
If one of them is Rise, I will be tickled to death because I want Rise.
I haven't wanted it, but I'll take anything for free. I've said that before.
If they can give us a crappy game and give us Rise, I'll be happy. But I have a gut feeling it's going to be 2 craptacular games. Like, today Slender Man came out. I'm surprised they didn't hold Slender Man back and give that to us since it's a $10 title. Because so far, in my opinion,
came out in fucking March.
Yeah, forever ago on PC. But I'm just surprised that we got Rayman Legends. Because I mean, that's a $40 title, and to me, that's one of the best games we've gotten so far. One of the best titles we've gotten so far.
Well, it's one of the only, I think, full release games that we've gotten.
Yeah.
All the other ones have been like little arcade games.
Huh? I think that's only one retail. I think that's the only I think that's the only retail game we've gotten so far.
Yeah, all the other ones have been like, what is that, iDarb?
iDarb, that game has potential if you have people to play with. But outside of that,
yeah.
Max Crystal Brotherhood was actually really good. I like Max Crystal Brotherhood. That was good.
When did they give that for free?
That was the first month they offered it.
Oh shit! I missed that one then. That sucks.
All right, now we have to do our E3 gaming, our top 5 games for E3 for gaming.
Oh, is it time for the countdown?
Yeah, it's the final countdown.
So do you want to do it like we always do it?
Yeah, we'll start at number 5 and work our way down.
And we'll alternate?
Yeah.
Okay. So, who wants to go first?
My number 5 game at E3 that I am looking forward to, that everyone should keep an eye on, is Crackdown for Xbox One. After playing Crackdown 1, loved it. You kept super kicking me off the pier.
Crackdown 1 was amazing.
Yeah. Crackdown 2 was okay for what it was.
But it was disappointing.
It was, but it was okay.
To follow Crackdown 1 with that was a shocker.
But Crackdown coming back to Xbox One, I'm very intrigued. I mean, it's one of those games to where it might not be a day one buy for me, but it's one of those that I'll keep in my mind because, again, I know I can get my enjoyment out of it.
It's a day one buy for me. Want to know why?
Why?
Because that's also my number 5.
Ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, my number 5 is Crackdown. Definitely.
Then you do your number 4 then, since like
I said, I loved Crackdown 1. It was one of those games where everybody bought it because it came with the Halo 3 beta, and nobody realized that what they bought was a fucking solid ass game.
It's a hidden gem. It really is.
Yeah. But that game sold because of Halo 3, and maybe 2 would have sold better if they would have put some beta with it. I don't know. So my number 4 is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
My number 4 is Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Are you fucking serious? I swear to you folks, I swear to you. We did these lists in secret.
I don't know if you can see it, but
we absolutely
Crackdown and Tomb Raider.
We absolutely did these lists in secret. We did not reveal our lists to each other. We like to figure it out during the show. Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I can't wait for that game.
It has so much potential. It really does.
Crystal Dynamics proved with Tomb Raider that they can fucking do it.
Are they going to deliver, or is it going to be a one-trick pony where Tomb Raider was the best, and now they're trying too hard and they can't deliver on the promise that it's going to be better?
I think I'm just do it.
I'm just intrigued.
Maybe we
So I'm
don't have
very
to be stuck
interested.
to that island now.
Yeah.
I don't think
don't want to go
I
back
don't
to
think we know the
Yamatai.
setting of it yet.
No, you're in nature, like there's no really enemies in it. Like you're fighting against like the wilderness, but like it's like they said like the environment is like your enemy now.
We'll
My number
see.
three, my number three is Tom Clancy's Division.
I swear to God,
Is that
that's
yours?
not my number 3.
Oh, nice. Mine's Tom Clancy's Division. I have so much interest in this. I feel this could be possibly one of the better games for 2015 if it delivers.
And we can't talk about why you have so much interest in it.
I'm not allowed to talk about it, but it's
But I
good.
can, and I'm looking forward to it. I was looking forward to that game from the minute they announced it. But I held fast because I know Ubisoft's track record. My number 3 is for a console that I do not own.
Oh?
But it is a console that I'm going to own. And it's for a game that I'm very much looking forward to.
Splatoon! On Nintendo Wii U.
What did you say?
Splatoon!
Splatoon?
Yeah, for Wii U.
I don't know what that is.
I think Seamus going, ah! Don't ask. I just had to do it.
Well, you got the Wii U part right, but it's Zelda.
I actually was going to put that on my list, but I decided not to, because I'm not a big Zelda fan.
I loved the original game. I hated the second game. But the original game...
You didn't like Majora's Mask?
No, the second game was Link's Adventures or
Oh,
whatever.
Link to Past. Okay, never mind.
No, not Link to the Past. I don't think Link to the Past was the second game. The second
Whatever.
game came out on NES.
I don't know.
You're just calling off all the fucking Zelda games.
I'm just like,
Ocarina of Time.
Zelda game. One there. There's one there.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one a lot. Is it my turn to lead?
Yeah, now you're number 2.
My number 2 is Forza Motorsport 6.
I assumed you would have to have that one on there.
I am huge into Forza. I love it to death. I still do not own Forza Horizon 2, but I will this week because if you didn't know, it's in the deals for gold, and it's a good price. It's cheaper than at GameStop, and there's no tax. So you motherfuckers should go buy it right now, and you should go buy it so that we can play it together.
I will buy it because I get the Fast and the Furious DLC free later in the week, so we can play.
We're gonna be able to play Fast and Furious. We're not gonna be able to play Forza.
Well, we're still playing Forza at some point.
Well,
It's Forza Horizon 2 Presents.
but it's still not Forza Horizon 2.
But it presents it though, so it's still the same thing.
It presents it.
But do you think it's going to live up to its name? Like, do you think it's going to be the best in the series? How Bill Spencer has promoted it.
Fast and the Furious?
No. Forza
6?
Yeah.
I hope so. 5 was awesome.
I'm intrigued
The
by it.
demo that I
really
played for 6 was fucking incredible.
Yeah, because I am intrigued by it. So we'll see.
I'm even more intrigued with Forza Horizon 3 that I assume we're going to get next year because it's it's a cycle.
2-year cycle, isn't it, for each one, technically?
Yeah.
Like, it's a year, yeah.
It's the Forza Motorsport game and then the Forza Horizon game each year. So what's your number 2?
My number 2, I am going to go with what the rumors keep speculating up and down, up and down. It's like beating a redheaded stepchild. Like, you ever watched the Brady Bunch? You ever watched the Brady Bunch?
Don't do it.
You know who Cousin Oliver is?
Don't
From the
do
Brady
it.
Bunch.
No.
You don't know who Cousin Oliver is?
No.
Jesus Christ, Garfield! You need to Google Cousin Oliver on the Brady Bunch.
I'm
He
older
killed the
than
show.
you.
I know. My number 2 is Gears of War Xbox One.
Oh, thank
The
God.
rumors-
I thought you were taking mine.
With the rumors of them keep talking about that there's going to be a Gears of War playable this year on Xbox One. Gaming insiders keep pushing this. And NeoGAF member Shinobi is an insider, and he knows that he's normally right on things. He has even said that it will be that you can play Gears of War this year on Xbox One, but he's not saying if it's a remake, if it's going to be a new game. He won't say, but that's the rumor.
For the record, my number 6, aka my honorable mention, was Gears 4.
Gears 4, nice. What is your
Focus. There we go.
What is your number 1 then?
You want me to do my number 1?
Yeah.
My number 1 is going to be my game of the fucking generation, because it's
My
going
Grand
to
Theft Auto
happen.
PC.
No,
Oh, I'm just fine.
that's not going to be at E3. That's going to already be out.
It will not, because they're going to make it at E3.
If they delay that fucking game, I'm going to come for you in your sleep.
Bring it.
My number one is... Wait, hold on. Our last episode, was that our favorite game of last year or the generation?
That was our favorite games of 2014.
Okay, because if it was generation, then I forgot to put this one as number one. Fallout 4.
Oh, you think
Because
they're going to announce it
Bethesda
finally?
has announced that they are holding their own press conference at E3. Their own conference. So we're not just going to get Fallout 4. What else are we going to get? Are we going to get Dishonored 2? Are they going to talk about Elder Scrolls 6? What's going to happen? But we're fucking going to get Fallout 4. I'm calling it now. And it's going to be epic. And it's going to be out this, and it's going to be this fall.
And the rumor is that there's going to be a Macho Man Randy Savage mod in it.
And I will download that mod. Because I have a PC. I'm touching my PC right now.
My number one.
If it's Fallout 4, I swear to God.
My number one, Halo 5 Guardians.
How did I not know that?
We all know that's coming because with
I'm disappointed in myself.
Come on, there is so much interesting. The multiplayer, it was top notch in the beta. I loved it. It's so much better.
I just don't know how I didn't call it.
It was vintage.
It was vintage. It was vintage Miz, and it shocks me that I didn't.
But I'm calling it. It's going to be epic in so many levels. I cannot wait to see live gameplay demo to see what happens with it. But with the story being you don't know and how much they've changed things, how they turned the whole story upside down is what's interesting the most. And you need to play Halo 4 so I can talk to you about it because I'm being driven that's where I can't talk about it. Xbox.
I didn't know how old Halo 4 was. I didn't know how old Gears of Halo 4 was.
Me and Chiefy, we are reuniting because it's been way too long. But I'm going to use the bathroom one last time because I keep drinking a lot because I want to be hydrated so I don't get worse than I am.
All right.
And then we're going to our wrestling side.
Okay. We got a lot to talk about this week.
Well, normally we have Supernatural at 9 o'clock, so I only have like 40-some minutes, but I don't care if we get past it because I can watch it tomorrow.
You're going to watch it tonight.
No, it's a filler episode. I don't care.
There's no such thing as filler.
One of those episodes that don't matter, you can miss it. You're not gonna miss it.
Well, Arrow's not filler.
That show could be canceled and the world would rejoice.
Get the fuck off my podcast. Alright, so we're going to go into wrestling now. As soon as he comes back, we're going to be discussing, like I said, our top 5 WrestleMania matches of all time. We're going to be discussing the big re-signing news that came out yesterday.
Oh, Abigail?
What? I don't know what he said. Let's see what else we're going to talk about. We might run down Raw. Because it was one of the worst go-home shows for WrestleMania in recent memory. Oh, and we are going to be discussing an unfortunate and fatal accident that happened this past week. So yeah, until he comes back, I'm going to talk to you guys. We're not going to switch to wrestling just yet. I want to know what your guys' top 5 games to look forward to E3 are. Comment down below. We'll discuss it next week.
And now I can be like Tyson Kidd for the rest of the podcast.
I will legit read your guys' comments on this show next week. So where should we begin?
Let's start off with the accident with Rey Mysterio, because that was very unfortunate. Did you see the video?
I did.
Alright, what was your thoughts about it?
My thoughts are that if they are actually going to hold Rey Mysterio responsible, that's kind of ridiculous. It was an unfortunate accident. It happens.
You said it perfectly.
Sport.
It's an accident.
Yeah.
When you watch the video, I think Rey Mysterio knew something was wrong when he went for the 619, because you notice how he missed him completely?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, people.
Yeah, right then you could tell he knew that something was up.
You see how Rey Mysterio even broke character whenever it started, like, tried, like, the waking back up?
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio even, whenever, see, they all broke character, and I think, if you notice when Rey Mysterio knocks him into the rope, like, remember when he got knocked on the outside of the ring, he was a little slow getting back up and getting back in.
Yeah.
But then Rey Mysterio knocks him into the ropes, and he moves his one leg, because he puts his leg up, and then when his tag team partner falls into the ropes, I think that's when everything happens. Because he goes limp right down the spot. So it makes me wonder, because I know they said he had a stroke. The final everything was he had a stroke. So he didn't. People said that he had whiplash, which caused a stroke.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, because my grandfather had a stroke before, and I know how much damage they can do to somebody.
Totally.
It makes me wonder if he had a stroke in the ring, and then, you know what I mean, like, it progressed. But it just makes me wonder. I think he died in the ring. They said he died at the hospital, but I believe he died in the ring. I really do.
Yeah, they came out and said that he died, like, after he arrived at the hospital. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all.
No, because you see how limp he was.
If you've seen the video, like, there was no question in my mind. He was gone.
He was already gone. I feel really my heart breaks for Rey Mysterio because they had an interview today on TMZ with Goldberg, and Goldberg said how careful Rey Mysterio is in the ring, and how he is, and how much of a gentle. He called Rey Mysterio like a small gentle giant, because they said with his heart, he has like a heart of gold. Giant. Yeah, they say he has a heart of gold. They say that he really cares about people, and he's very careful with people in the ring.
Yeah, totally.
Because if you want to work with somebody, you work with Rey Mysterio.
I'm a big fan of his, but you know.
You're not a fan of who, Goldberg?
No, Mysterio.
Yeah.
But you know, you're not around for that long doing that business if you're not good at it.
Exactly, and Rey Mysterio has not really hurt that many people from what I've known. Look at Kali.
He's hurt
Kali
himself
killed that
more
guy
than he's hurt other people.
Yeah, Kali hurt that guy by accident. Remember, Kali killed that one guy.
Yeah.
Because he hit wrong. But again, that's an accident, because if you don't take a bump the right way, again, this was all pure accident.
Did you ever see that video that floats around the internet every few years that Triple H pedigreed a guy and killed him?
Yeah, that was not real. I mean, the video was real, but the guy did not die.
Yeah.
And people say it was Shawn Michaels for the longest time.
Yeah, that pissed me off so bad. That was not even close to Shawn Michaels. Just because his fucking trunks were red and had white on them, that's not Shawn Michaels.
Bingo. So
I also like how the title of those videos was Triple H kills Shawn Michaels in the ring.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels is on.
Shawn Michaels is still fucking alive. Probably praying to Jesus somewhere. Hunting something. I like Shawn Michaels. You'll find that out when I do my top 5 list.
I mean, like I said, it is a sad accident that it happened, and my heart goes out to them. My thoughts and prayers. And I know the wrestler's father is in bad health as it is, so he has yet to be told that his son has died.
Really?
I read that much. Yeah, his dad does not know yet that he's died.
That's fucking.
But
that just adds even more.
Did you see Conan go over and start shaking the hell out of him now?
No.
In the video, if you watch some of the videos, Conan goes over and shakes the guy violently.
Is that Conan?
Yeah, that's Conan, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like a doctor at ringside or something.
No, that was Conan.
Oh.
He shakes him violently. It's terrible.
What the fuck? Why would you do that? I also read that they carried him out on like a piece of wood.
Yeah.
How bad are things in Mexico?
I don't know how bad things are in Mexico, but to me, the whole thing was handled as like a 3-ring circus.
Yeah.
It was really sad.
I didn't know that he was fucking
When they pulled him off the ropes, his arm went in an unnatural position.
Yeah.
And they say normally when you die, like, your body goes limp, and like your body can become distorted where you can tell something's wrong. And the way his arm moved, it looked like his arm wasn't even broke, but you could tell it wasn't. It's just like his arm bent all the way back here, and it was really weird looking. So I could tell he was already dead. Yeah. Anytime I look him in the face, because he had blood coming out of his eye.
Did he?
I don't know if you noticed that or not.
I watched it on my phone. It was like bad quality.
You watch it on if you YouTube it, just watch it, and you when they turn him one way, you see blood coming out of his eye, coming down his face.
By the way, for the viewers, we're not going to be linking you to that video.
No, it is.
If you want to watch it, go find it yourself. I'm not going to be.
It's your own caution.
I'm not going to be the result of fucking. You're watching a person die is what you're watching.
But truth be told, if Alberto Del Rio was in the match, I would be blaming him.
That was racist.
I'm not racist. I just do not care for Alberto Del Rio. He's a crybaby.
He's not Alberto Del Rio anymore.
El Patron. Okay, I don't like Alberto Del Patron.
So let's move on from the sadness of the week to the happiness.
To the gladness of Brock Lesnar.
Yes, it has come out that Brock Lesnar has re-signed with the WWE. He will not be returning to MMA because he's 37 years old, and he says he feels some days like he's 80. But he was training seriously, apparently. He told the Associated Press in that interview for an MMA return for like 2 months. So, still in great shape. Still a freaking beast. He signed a multi-year deal with WWE for what I assume is a very lucrative contract.
Oh, he's got a couple million easily.
Yeah, it's for 3 years.
Do nothing.
That part came out. To wrestle once every couple months.
But you know what?
If that's still part of the deal.
Well, no shit, he's going to feel like he's 80 years old. Look, he's married to Sable, and look, Sable looks like she's 80.
Whoa.
I went there, thank you.
Sable used to be hot as shit.
Used to be.
Back in the 90s.
I get the Playboy back air.
So do I. All three of them.
I have her in the Tori Wilson one.
Oh, I have the first.
I got the regular Sable one, and I got her in the Tori Wilson one.
Is it the first one or the second one?
I guess it's the first one.
The first one was a white cover. The second one was a black cover.
I got the white one.
Yeah, that was the original. That issue came out when I was like, I don't even know, maybe 14. And I literally like begged my dad to buy
Oh my god.
And he did. We actually, I still remember the day that I got that issue. It was at Fry's Electronics. I don't know if you guys have Fry's out there.
I've heard of Fry's, but we do not have one.
Yeah. We went to Fry's Electronics because he had to get some part for his old computer business that he started and now doesn't do anymore, I guess. And that issue had just come out to the newsstands. Because back then, I guess we didn't used to get dates of like shit. It just like, you went to the newsstand and it was just there. And, or you'd watch Raw and it would be like, available now. But it was there, and I begged for it, and I literally read that magazine the whole way home.
You read it?
Yeah, I read those articles, those double articles.
I mean, for younger viewers, there are some good articles in the Playboy magazine.
I was actually subscribed to Playboy at a very young age. A lot younger than you should be able to subscribe to Playboy.
You were lucky.
I did it one day on AOL, and they sent the bill in the mail, and my dad saw it, and he was like, okay, I'll pay it.
Your dad is awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, like we were talking about, Brock Lesnar re-signed. I like how off track we got on that one.
Yes, but my thing with Brock Lesnar, I wonder if he made a deal with WWE for a while. It's just they've been keeping it under wraps to keep
totally
this whole
think so.
interest.
I totally think so.
Interest in this has been for a good while. Think about it. UFC has been pushing articles, like MMA places especially have been pushing it. You know, we're re-signing Brock Lesnar. Look at all the fighters that keep coming out going, oh, we want Brock Lesnar back. I mean, again, it was great publicity for both of them, and of course, you know, WWE was going to capitalize off of it any way they could.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the most recent UFC pay-per-view, Brock was there.
Yeah.
He was there with those pictures of him there with Dana White. So, yeah, I don't know when UFC might have found out about it. I know Dana tweeted that he found out like a few hours before it broke news. I don't know about that because I totally think this deal did not come this past Monday in Los Angeles.
Yeah, because they said that.
I don't think WWE is that stupid.
No, because WWE knows that Lesnar would have walked.
They don't want a WrestleMania 20 again. With him and
my
Goldberg.
thing with it though is, I wonder if WWE. I don't think they were stupid to lose Brock Lesnar a second time. I think they know that he's a cash cow. I think that even though a lot of fans do not like the idea of him not being around, but I think he is that special attraction that they really need.
Yeah.
And I think it's him coming in and out whenever he pleases is what really does help them. But at the end of the day, Lesnar's not getting no younger, and I'm not saying he couldn't go back to UFC
37.
and be. I don't think I think he could go back to UFC and be what he was, but at the same time, I just don't think that he. I just don't think it was a smart career move for him because WWE it's a controlled environment that's safe. Wrestling's not safe.
Can you
But at least
imagine where wrestling would be right now if Brock Lesnar never left WWE?
it'd be interesting. Think about it like
Would
this.
John Cena have even rose to the top like he did?
I don't think. No, see, that's what's interesting. Would Cena ever rose? Yeah, like you said.
Because Cena's rise to the top, WrestleMania 21, he wins the title.
He went
WrestleMania
against
20 is
JBL.
when Goldberg or not Goldberg, he left the company too, but Brock Lesnar left the company. If Brock Lesnar never left, what would have happened?
Well, think about it like this. If Goldberg never, not Goldberg, if Lesnar would have never left,
He did the same thing I did.
if Eddie Guerrero never died,
Oh, dude, we could go on and on about that.
if Benoit
If Owen Hart never died.
Yeah, if Benoit never died either, imagine how
Benoit never
changed.
murdered people.
But imagine how changed everything would be. Nothing would be the same. That everything would be altered. The Shield may have never even existed. You know what I mean? There's so many things.
Do you watch Tosh.0?
Used to. I used to be loyal to Daniel Tosh, but not anymore.
I used to be as well. I haven't watched anything recently, but I did see something on my YouTube subscriptions today of a web redemption that he did, I don't know, maybe this past week even, where he did I had never seen the video before today, some Sting fan who was like freaking out on the phone to his mom during the Survivor Series pay-per-view.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He did a web redemption for that guy, but the web redemption was, he sat him down and talked, they were talking and stuff, and then they had like this imposter Sting come out that was a black guy. And the fan was like, "That's not Sting. Sting's not
That's
black.
Stone.
That's Stong. That's
That's
WWE
Stone."
Sting." And then they did this thing where if he built a wrestling ring in a cornfield, they would rumble. And all these dead wrestlers started rumbling, but only the fan could see it. Tosh was sitting there like, "Are you fucking serious?" And they had stuff like Junkyard Dog, Ravishing Rick Rude. He called Miss Elizabeth a whore.
Oh my god.
Macho Man was there, Andre the Giant. And then at the end, to cap it all off, there's a guy that falls on top of Andre in a blue blazer outfit.
You're joking, right?
I'm not joking. And
That's
this
fucked
whole
up.
thing pissed me the fuck off. Like, hardcore, dude. First of all, you're not going to disgrace Miss Elizabeth like that. Second of all, why are you doing this? And third of all, you're going to have Owen Hart fall on top of Andre and kill him? That is
if I was Daniel
fucked up.
Tosh, if I was Daniel Tosh, I'd be a little bit more concerned about Martha Hart coming out of nowhere with a lawsuit now.
She
That
should.
bitch smells No, seriously, think about it.
I would be okay with this lawsuit.
Here's the thing with Martha Hart. You even whisper Owen Hart, she has her lawyer ready.
There's a knock on my door. Martha Hart's lawyer is at my door. We have a cease and desist letter of the
Cease and
show.
desist. We must move on. We must move on now because Martha Hart's at the door.
This podcast is now called With Games. The wrestling has been removed.
My games. What games?
Yeah, I didn't want to get sidetracked, but I saw that video like right when I got home, and it just
That's
pissed me
inappropriate.
off.
It really is.
It really just like
But
not even like a wrestling fan, just like someone who's not an asshole. That just like rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah. But I will say this: with Brock Lesnar staying, WrestleMania weekends will be interesting now to see how they're going to do the Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns finish because
Totally.
we all
is.
know.
And I still think they should do my finish.
We all knew Roman Reigns was going to go over if Brock Lesnar was going to walk because we know Vince was not going to let Brock Lesnar leave with the WWE title.
I still think Roman Reigns is going to go over.
I don't see it happening because I can't see Brock Lesnar re-signing to let Roman Reigns, who cannot even cut a promo, let alone tie his own shoe, let alone put on his I don't know what outfit you want to call him more because he used to be part of the Shield, but now it looks like pleather outfit.
The fucking.
Looks like he's like
vest.
stinging the police.
The police. Oh, the police are at my door now.
Every breath you take, here they come.
Copyright strike. Um,
And Stone is leading it.
I totally still think that Reigns gonna go over. I totally still want them to do the Heyman turning on Brock thing. Because they're talking about turning Brock face anyway. So, what better way to turn him face than to have Heyman turn on him and go with Reigns? Or, Brock goes over, Seth Rollins comes down, Heyman turns on Brock to go with Seth Rollins.
I think the way it's going to go down, because Roman Reigns is going to need somebody to talk for him. Paul Heyman would be able to talk for him. Because Paul, that's the thing.
That's it in a nutshell.
The way Paul Heyman's turned on Brock Lesnar how many times? So we all know it's going to come. But I think Brock Lesnar's going to turn face in the match. He's still going to go over. He's going to retain. But then Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman will destroy him. Seth Rollins will come out at the end, cash in, and win and leave WrestleMania as the WWE champion.
So you think he's going to turn and go with Rollins? But after
I don't know
the
if he's going to
match-
turn and go for Rollins.
Oh,
I don't know
no,
if he's
no.
gonna-
I mean Reigns. I'm sorry.
I don't know if
I
Paul
misspoke.
Heyman's going to join Roman Reigns or if he's going to join Seth Rollins. But either way,
Either way,
I think
I'm
it'd be
okay
cool.
with it.
Although I think that he would be better suited with Rollins because Rollins is a monster heel. I think he works perfectly. He has great mic skills. I think the manager presence would be great for him. There's nothing against J&J Security, but get rid of them. I think it's overdue with them. But I
stop
think,
putting him in matches.
yeah, I think they need to get away from that. But I ultimately think that Lesnar's not going to leave WrestleMania as WWE champion. If he does, he'll lose it on Raw. But Seth Rollins will be the WWE champion within a month. I'm calling it now. But Roman Reigns will not get the title. If he does, Seth Rollins will cash in on him. All in all, Seth Rollins will not leave WrestleMania without the title. Unless you have the fucking Rock come down and call some shit in the match to set up Brock versus Brock for WrestleMania 32.
Oh, damn, I didn't think about that. So that pretty much guarantees that we're going to get Brock versus Rock at WrestleMania 32 or WrestleMania stop button or
WrestleMania rewind button.
rewind.
We both know that the Rock does not like to lose at WrestleMania because when he does, he cries injury and he leaves for another 8 years.
He tore his pelvic bone or something like that.
It hurt his ego more than anything.
Yeah. He had to put over John Cena. Damn.
I think Brock versus Roman will probably be the worst match at Mania. I really do.
Do you
'Cause
think
I
it
just-
should be the main event?
No.
Because here's what I'm
I mean,
thinking, okay? The WrestleMania is at the 49ers Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Okay? It's not a dome. It's outside. It's in California. The sun's not going to set till like 7-ish, maybe a little bit after. Are you going to have The Undertaker come out in the daytime?
Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt will go on right before that match. But
I
again,
think that should be the main event.
I think the way it should go, I think if they did it right, that could main event. Because if they have Undertaker win, they could do something symbolic at the end with Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt destroys the Undertaker. They should have Undertaker win, but have Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family rejoin forces and take out
Oh my
Undertaker at the
god,
very
I would
end.
mark the hell out.
Can you imagine if WrestleMania went off the air with, just say Undertaker wins, I think Bray Wyatt should still go over. Let Undertaker
I
win.
don't think there's a chance Bray goes over.
No, but they could do something symbolic.
Especially
at
if
the
this
end.
is his last WrestleMania.
I think it's going to be I think it's going to go Undertaker will take on Bray Wyatt, and the main event will be Sting versus Triple H.
So you think there's no chance that the championship match is the main event?
Oh, it will, but I don't believe it should. To me,
I don't
it's
think it
not a
should
main
either.
event caliber match. There's just
I think
no
that
way.
should be like middle of the card.
It could open up WrestleMania for all I care, because I think the Intercontinental title ladder match is more interesting than what the World Heavyweight title match is. I think
Wow.
the Divas match is
Yeah, I was
more
gonna say I think
interesting.
the Divas match is more interesting than the world title match, but
I'd rather watch Cody and Stardust scream at each other in the middle of the ring for a half hour than watch Brock versus Roman.
you just had Cody and Stardust.
Well, Goldust, I don't know. Well, still, they're split personalities.
If he's screaming at himself, we're gonna have issues. What time is it there?
No, you're fine. Keep going. I don't care. I'll watch it tomorrow because it's a filler episode anyway.
I don't want you to have to wait till tomorrow to see your show. If somebody told me, hey, just watch Arrow tomorrow.
No, like I said, you're missing the point. No, because when because a lot of times I don't watch the filler episodes to the next day anyway.
I just don't know if we should recap Raw or not.
What's up to you? We'll recap Raw, and then what else do we have to talk about WWE?
Our top 5 matches.
There's only 2 things we have left?
I think so.
Alright, then we'll recap Raw.
So what happened on Raw?
We can get this done in about 24 minutes. We'll stop at 8:55. My time. Alright, so Raw opened up with Stong.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
And of course, Sir Jugs-a-Lot came down, Stephanie McMahon.
Whoa, dude. Stephanie's hot.
We'll call her Jugs Mahoney. How's that sound? Jugs Mahoney came down.
Jones Mahoney?
Jugs
Mahoney.
Jugs Mahoney came down. I didn't catch this whole thing because I was running late, so I didn't get to see the opening. But I know I saw Triple H come down, and then he got his sledgehammer out from underneath. Well, Stephanie did. It was really weird how Stephanie came up with the sledgehammer. She looked like she was like whack-a-mole. It's like whack-a-mole. And Sting gets in there like his sword and just pulls out his baseball bat. He's like, "Arr!" But honestly,
nobody knew that he had the bat.
Bingo! It's like Sting don't go anywhere without the bat. It's like Stong don't go anywhere without the bat.
That'd be like if Austin came out without beer. So I don't have any like results in front of me. I mostly fast forwarded through Raw.
After that, I know we had. Wasn't it after that? It was a Divas contest.
A Divas contest?
It was.
What was the contest?
Paige got to take on Nikki or Brie, whoever the women's champion is.
Oh yeah, it's Nikki.
And then at the end, Paige got hit by AJ by accident because she thought it was the other Bella behind her.
Yeah.
I get confused which Bella is which Bella because I know they both got big noses, but I don't pay attention.
Big noses.
And they both got big.
You can tell the difference by the boobs.
Oh.
One of them has fake boobs. The other one has real.
One has lopsided boobs. The other one has perfect boobs.
I don't know about perfect, but.
Well, one's banging John Cena and one's banging Daniel Bryan.
Yep. That's the easiest way.
Yeah. So let's see.
Look for the one that's trying to capitalize on the yes chant. That's the one that's not the Divas champion.
The rumor is she's not chanting yes, yes, yes in the bedroom either.
Whoa! What rumor is that from?
Because John Cena has her in the STF.
You mean the STFU?
We cannot say STFU on the podcast.
Oh yeah, and he totally doesn't have the fucking FU anymore.
I know, it's the attitude adjustment.
I can imagine my dad. AA, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Imagine my dad when I was younger, when I misbehaved. I get my dad going, "You're with your ass beat." I can my dad going, "You're getting the attitude adjustment." Yeah, right. All right, let's see what else happened on Raw. We had a 6-man Intercontinental title tag match. Well, you had the 6-man. Everybody who was in the Intercontinental ladder match was in a tag match. Dean Ambrose, R-Truth, and Dolph Ziggler took on Stardust, Eric. I don't even know what the hell the Wyatt family members' name are.
Luke Harper.
Luke Harper, and Luke Harper and.
Was it Barrett?
No, he was on commentary.
He was on commentary. It wasn't Bryan because he was in the main event. Who's the other heel in the match?
Bryan was in the main event?
Yeah. He was in that special referee match.
Oh, see, I didn't watch the main event because I took cold medicine and fell asleep.
Who the fuck was it? So, some creative wrestler.
Okay, we'll just say it's a creative wrestler. But All in all, we do know that at the end of the match that Wade Barrett took off with the Intercontinental title belt and ran up the ramp. He was afraid somebody was going to steal it.
Oh yeah, but they did more with that later on.
Oh, see, I didn't see that, so you have to fill me in there.
I don't know if you saw my Facebook post, how stupid it was.
Yes, I saw your Facebook post, but I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
My interesting thing with that is, R-Truth just does not make sense for this at all. R-Truth is like the
He's
one
just
person
like
they just
filler.
stuck out of nowhere. He's a filler, but I think Goldust would have made more sense.
Yeah, totally.
Goldust versus Stardust is the one thing that I feel is the biggest missed opportunity.
But Goldust probably doesn't want to fall off a ladder.
Well, yeah, that's
So
true, but
he was probably like, I don't want to be in that match.
well, WWE said that nobody wants to see Stardust versus Goldust. I want them to turn him back into
Bullshit.
Cody Rhodes. I want to see him be turned back into Cody Rhodes because
Dashing
Cody Rhodes was a freaking monster back in 2012, 13 in that area.
I want to see Dashing Cody Rhodes back.
I want to see Cody Rhodes when he brought back the white Intercontinental title belt.
That was Dashing, wasn't it?
No, Dashing Cody Rhodes was right before he became Gross Teak, where he broke his nose. Because whenever he became after he won the Intercontinental title and he brought in the white version, he stopped with the whole mirror stuff.
Oh, well. Either one of those is fine with me. Not the mask one though. Just the Dashing.
Yeah, that's
one
Gross
was
Teak.
like-
That was Gross Teak, Cody Rhodes.
Gross T?
Gross Teak?
Gross Teeth.
Gross Teak? I don't know how they say
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're
Gross
talking about.
Teak.
I thought you were saying gross teeth.
it. No,
I'm
Gross
like, what
Teak.
the fucking mask have to do with his teeth?
No,
but
Cody
yeah.
Rhodes' teeth are whiter than his tights.
Did anything
You ever
else happen?
noticed? It's terrible. The hell?
Did anything else happen that you saw?
Let's see. Trying to think.
It'd probably be better if I just pulled up on my fucking phone.
Was Randy Orton on it? See, I didn't really pay much attention to Raw because, like I said, I wasn't feeling good and I went to bed early. And I'm not a big fan of Big Daddy Cool Diesel going in the Hall of Fame because, trust me, he'll pull quad going on the stage.
What was this past Monday?
Yeah.
What was the date?
Let me check my calendar. 23rd,
23rd.
I think.
Yeah.
It was 23rd. It's a vintage 23rd.
Yeah, so they announced what we already knew with Kevin Nash going into the Hall of Fame.
I'm still pissed that he's headlining it because he's alive. I feel that Macho Man Randy Savage should be the headliner because, again, Macho Man accomplished so much more in his time than what Kevin Nash ever would dream of.
I'll say again, I don't give a fuck what WWE says. Macho Man is still headlining.
Macho Man is a bigger name than what
and the
Kevin
fans
Nash
will
ever
agree. We did have a lot of filler this week with like the Bill Simmons stuff.
Yeah, him and
but that
JBL arguing.
That was during the Divas match, I believe.
But wait a minute. Whoa. Think about this now. Don't you think it's interesting that they had the whole ESPN thing keep being tied into Monday Night Raw, and then Brock Lesnar announces that he's staying at WWE? Think about that for a minute.
The what thing? I'm sorry?
All right, Bill Simmons from ESPN was there.
Uh-huh.
All right, somebody else from ESPN was going to do the whole Andre the Giant Battle Royal thing. Like, like the whole, they are dissecting it.
Uh-huh.
Okay? But yet, Tuesday, Brock Lesnar announces on ESPN that he's staying with WWE. Don't you think it's a little ironic that they pulled the whole ESPN thing in all of a sudden? It tells me that they already had it planned for Brock Lesnar to stay. Because why would they go through all this? You know what I mean? It was so out of touch, really.
So according to this, it was only Dean Ambrose and R-Truth versus Stardust and Luke Harper.
Oh, that maybe could be. I don't know.
And R-Truth and Dean Ambrose won, of course. And then the Miz.
Oh, yeah, because they danced. That's right, because they danced at the end of the match. That's right. Yeah, because they were dancing at the end of the match. Yeah, that's right, because I was on cold medicine and I kept falling asleep.
I'm glad I fast forwarded that part then. And then the Miz, Damian Sandow, or Damian Mizdow.
Yes, thank you.
Well, this says Sandow, so. Adam Rose and the Ascension faced off with Ryback, Zack Ryder, who made it on TV this week. Woo,
Finally.
woo, woo. Titus O'Neil, Darren Young, and Eric Rowan in a 10-person tag match. Ryback's team won.
Adam Rose.
Randy Orton faced Seth Rollins and J&J Security.
Who won that match?
Randy Orton.
Oh, okay.
Seth Rollins never even came in the match. He just Orton just beat the shit out of both of them, and he just ran up the ramp.
They should give Jamie Noble a ladder, because the ladder that met his face and broke his nose and all the blood gush, and they should give Jamie Noble back Nadia or Nidia, whatever her name is, with the
that was
Cruiserweight
Mercury.
title. No, it was Jamie. Oh, that's right. What I said Nitro for, or whatever I named. It's one of those nights. I'm still sick. So.
Yeah, I totally remember that. That was.
All right.
That was both awesome and disgusting.
Give Jamie Noble back Nidia or Nadia, whatever her name was, in the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah.
And
so then, like you mentioned, Paige faced Nikki Bella, and AJ popped her in the face.
The match was boring. The match was very boring.
And then
if Divas a chance, my ass.
And then we had the worst segment in the history of Raw when Snoop Dogg came out.
Yes, that was boring. But Axelmania was awesome until Hulk Hogan came out and ruined it.
Buried it, man. They buried it.
They did. That was the stupidest thing having. That was stupid. And then we had Eater of the Worlds with his promo.
Yeah, that saved Raw.
Bray Wyatt can carry a feud by himself without the person appearing.
Well, like Undertaker.
But you can't blame WWE for not wanting to show Undertaker, though, because people think
That's smart.
I think it's genius for not showing him.
Yeah. It's the same thing they did at WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, I mean, you're just...
They announced that he was coming back as a dead man, and then you just didn't see him until the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I love how he's not, But you remember, he's only done, one little, they use a voiceover that he used before, "You Will Rest in Peace." We know that's a voiceover that he's done previously before. That was nothing new.
Yeah.
That could have been from any promo, but... For him not to reply at all with any voiceover acting or any Titantron videos, you remember how he did that with Kane?
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, I think it's genius that they're not having Undertaker even acknowledge him, because think about it, makes it think the Undertaker is non-existent. And then when Undertaker finally shows up, all of a
after
sudden,
he got destroyed last year with his concussion.
Ironclad.
So Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, and Natalya faced El Torito and Los Matadors. And Los Matadors and El Torito won. And then Rusev faced Jack Swagger. And, of course, Rusev won. But he kept him in the Accolade, which is that camel clutch thing that he has. And then Cena came out, and then Rusev just managed to beat the living fuck out of John Cena. Which, to me, means that, of course, Cena's going to win on Sunday.
Super Cena's going to come out of nowhere, but I'm calling it now. Hardcore title is going to come back on Sunday. And your first ever hardcore champion is going to be Zeb Coulter.
Nope. Lana's legs.
Lana's going to become the hardcore champion.
No, just her legs.
Is she taping? She's filming a movie right now, isn't she?
Is she?
She's filming a movie with somebody. Her and another superstar are doing a movie. I think that's why she's not been on there. Because I think it's been odd she hasn't been on there. I'm pretty sure she's doing a movie because they announced she was.
I didn't know that. So then Bray had his another just absolutely epic promo by himself.
I love Bray Wyatt, I really do.
And then they followed that up with Kevin Nash's announcement.
Again, I'm still not happy with.
Yeah. I'm happy he's going in, but the whole headline thing is just bullshit. And then Daniel Bryan faced Dolph Ziggler, and the referee was voted on by the audience in the WWE app thing, and it was Ambrose.
Oh, jeez. I love Dean Ambrose.
So then Dolph Ziggler actually won.
He actually went over for a change? Did he oversell?
He went over on Daniel Bryan.
But did he oversell, though?
Of course. That's what makes.
He's trying to be Shawn Michaels 2.0.
That's what makes Ziggles zig.
I still don't like Dolph Ziggler.
And that still makes my heart cry. So then, after that, Brock and Heyman came out, and Heyman cut his usual promo, which is always gold. And then Reigns came down and took the belt from Brock.
It was like this.
And
give me a back.
And then he held it up. Yeah, the picture I saw on the internet was them fighting over a teddy bear. Uh, they were just like having like a tug of
The
war with the
tug of
title.
war. Here, take my
And
paper.
yeah.
Get back.
um. So that's what happened on Raw. That's what closed Raw, was a tug of war with the title. That's why
Should
I
have had.
said when he was in the bathroom that it was absolutely in recent memory, it was the worst. Uh, oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
What?
I deleted my top 5 Mania matches.
They should have just. They should have had either Roman Reigns lay Brock Lesnar. Or they should have Brock Lesnar lay Roman Reigns out to end the show.
Can I not get them back? That sucks.
All right, can I go ahead and start with my top 5 matches as you think of yours again?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Currently the time is 8:50.
I have
All right.
850 or 550.
My top 5 WrestleMania matches of all time. Number 5 will be Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels for the WWF title at WrestleMania 12. Iron Man match.
That's your number 5?
That's my number 5.
I was there.
See, I'm jealous. I was the first WrestleMania we ever ordered at my house.
That's the first WrestleMania I ever went to.
It was a magical night.
That was awesome.
Number 4.
I thought we
you
were
want to touch on it?
alternating.
No, you want to touch on Bret versus Shawn?
No, I thought we were alternating.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, my number 5 was Bret Hart versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 13.
Yeah,
Epic match. The match that launched Stone Cold into the stratosphere. Oddly enough, they did a double switch that match.
it was a double turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Stone Cold managed to turn face, and Bret Hart managed to turn heel in the same match. So,
It was good.
yeah, great match.
And Ken Shamrock was just lost in the entire match.
Yeah.
Shamrock was like, my life is screwed.
Shamrock was like, this is what I want to do for a living.
By God, now I'm going to be unemployed. 4 months later, he's out the door.
You mean I can actually not hit people?
Number 4 on my list. Triple H versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28 in Hell in a Cell.
Really?
Yes, I love that match. I remember watching it because I had strep throat at the time, and I was watching it as I was sick, and I thought the match was epic on so many levels. Undertaker coming back from the hellacious beating he took at WrestleMania 27 from Triple H. He comes back with the Mohawk now.
Yeah.
And so the many twists and turns with Shawn Michaels super kicking him into the pedigree. I thought The Undertaker was actually out for, I thought he was actually in danger of losing. So, fantastic match all around, in my opinion.
I think it was a good match. I think it was a horrible Hell in a Cell.
For what it
'Cause
was.
if you think about it, they never really used the cell at all.
Bingo, yeah.
But, so why have that in Hell in a Cell? I don't know, but...
But technically, though, for like the actual match, it was actually pretty good, though, for like being in ring. It was actually pretty good. Like, it was actually believable.
My number 4, from what I can remember, since I lost my list.
Maybe Abigail's in it, I can tell you that much.
What was it? Oh, shit.
Is it John Cena versus Bray Wyatt?
It totally was. No, it was,
And just tell me it is.
Oh, man. God, this pisses me off because I had the list. So, it was such a good list. Oh, it was Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21.
The blue one. I got different colors. That was your what number? 4?
That was my number 4
And what you said
I
was
love
Kurt Angle
that
versus
match.
Shawn Michaels?
At WrestleMania 21.
My number 3 was Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 21.
Are you serious?
Yes, I love that match. In my opinion, it may have been one of Kurt Angle's best matches
Yeah.
of his career. Them two,
I think
honestly,
it was
pulled
one
it
of
out.
Shawn's best WrestleMania matches.
Oh,
One
I
of-
completely agree with you. I mean, I thought the match was great. I think that was the match of WrestleMania 21.
Absolutely. And I think they followed that with Triple H versus Batista and Cena versus JBL.
Yeah, and in my opinion, that should have headlined.
My number 3 was... What was my number 3? I'm trying to think of what my number 2 was, too.
Oh no, you wanted CM Punk versus The Undertaker as one of yours.
No. Not even close. It was. Fuck, I just had it. I lost it. Oh. Jericho versus HBK. WrestleMania 19.
Oh, a choice, actually.
Awesome match. Did you pick
I
that
couldn't agree
too?
more. No, that's not on my list.
Oh, okay, cool.
My number
Go ahead.
my number 2, The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF title at WrestleMania 17 when Stone Cold Steve Austin goes heel.
Awesome match.
Epic match. The storytelling in the match was beautiful. It really was.
Just the whole setting. Like
Everything
that
was
crowd,
perfect.
everything.
How hostile it became once you noticed that Stone Cold was turning on everybody, starting with Vince. It was a beautiful moment. It really was. It was perfect. The atmosphere, you never saw it coming.
I certainly
your number
didn't, and I destroyed my Stone Cold picture because of it.
That's right. You're like, oh my god, that's bullshit. Boom.
My number 2 was Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. The better match, I think, of their two. I didn't enjoy 26 as much.
It felt rushed.
It felt like 25.5.
No, it didn't even feel like 25. It felt like it was a step down. Like it just felt like that magic wasn't there.
Like they were trying to top it and they just couldn't do
Yeah.
it. So that was an awesome match.
One,
probably the Undertaker's best match.
Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25.
Oh shit!
That was my number 1 choice.
Get this, my number 1 is your number 5. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 12.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Austin's the champion. Stone Cold. I thought it was gonna be Shawn Michaels versus. I thought it was gonna be Stone Cold and Shawn at WrestleMania.
No, I didn't enjoy that match that much.
You know, I think because Mikey Tyson was there.
Just the whole thing with like Michaels, like his back, you could just tell he wasn't on par for that match.
It's that he didn't want a job.
Well,
and there's
yeah.
Undertaker, and it was that Undertaker at the back gate. You don't job, you'll get shellacked when you get back.
What? I never
you
heard
will
that.
Rest in peace.
That didn't happen, did it?
No, that's what he told me before he went out.
Nah.
Because Shawn Michaels didn't want to. No, seriously, look it up. Shawn Michaels did not want a job at WrestleMania against Stone Cold, and Undertaker.
Well, I know he had
put
like
him
the
aside.
huge ass ego
Yeah.
back then.
But Undertaker put him aside before the match. He goes, "If you don't job and you come back here as a champion," he goes, "there will be problems." He goes, "I will kick your ass." Look it up. It is true.
Really?
Yes, it is true.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Undertaker threatened him before he went out there.
Damn.
Undertaker was a badass at all times.
I guess, man. Damn.
Even when the Druids are carrying him around, Undertaker's out like this. Undertaker will sit up and go, "Better sell it." Like that.
You better not drop me. I'll kick your ass. So I guess that's it for this week. We went 3 minutes over what we were supposed to. So, thanks for watching. Enjoy WrestleMania this Sunday. Pick it up on WWE
And-
Network because you're stupid if you don't.
Don't pay $64.99 when you get paid only $9.99. You're welcome, WWE. And everybody,
And get
please,
all the pay-per-views.
everyone, please go for Brock Lesnar and not Roman Reigns, please.
Well, I think they're already going to do that. You know,
I'm not a fan of Brock Lesnar, and you know I'm even pushing for Lesnar, so that tells you something. Or just let Jim Ross catch in barbecue in the bank and let him become WWF champion for a night.
Barbecue in the bank.
Oh, God, my barbecue sauce.
All right. We'll catch you later, folks.
Later.
Thanks for watching. Peace out.